Yo, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Jay Reezy coming back at you today with another USPL video. Today, I'm coming at you with the week 2 recap, and joining me today is my good buddy JasonNidoking. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up? It's your boy, First Bro Gamer here.
Nice, nice. I like the hype. There we go. All right, so what me and my buddy are gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and give a quick rundown of what happened this past week. Gonna start from the bottom, number 12, go all the way to the top at who's currently leading.
I hear.
Hey, started from the bottom. Now the whole team hit. Hey. All right, so we're gonna go ahead jump right into this, and then afterwards we're going to give you guys the battle of the week. So starting at number 12, we have the Chicago Beartics sitting at 0-2 with a -9 differential. Now, Jason, just tell me what's going on with this team, because starting off the season 0-2 isn't always the best thing. What's been the problem lately?
Let me tell you one thing about this man. He has a great ass team. I want to roast this boy so much because he did so bad. The team. Okay, no. I'm just gonna go down the team right now. He has Clefable, Gliscor, Decidueye, Mienshao, Magneton, Ambipom, Mega Aggron, Z Dragonite, Suicune Salazzle, and Frogadier. And yet still, you seem how to be minus. You seem how to be two losses
That boy
to
got
me.
power. I don't know how.
I mean, I understand because like when your defensive fire type is Salazzle, it kind of yeah.
Yeah.
But yet still, that's your fault because you didn't draft the right mark. So
But I was noticing in the. Oh, what were you saying?
there's Flareon. You could not use Salazzle. There's Flareon.
Nice, good old
Nice
bulky
player.
Flareon.
Yep.
But yeah, in his battle though, I just noticed like this guy was kind of making like some really odd plays. I think like turn 1 he thunder waved on a Swampert with his Clefable, and like that really caught me off guard. Like that, it was just really like poor
I mean,
play.
he was trying to predict.
But I mean, I don't understand why you'd predict when a Swampert's on the field. Like a Swampert could just quick earthquake and weaken that thing for something in the back to just come in and clean.
Okay. I feel like he overpredicted there because it's like, would you really think a Swampert would thing on a Clefable which can clearly just set up in your face?
Mm,
Let's be honest. Think about it. He tried to predict, didn't work out for him.
I can see that there. But like, I mean, unaware, and he did have unaware Clefable, which was really good prep. But I mean, honestly, I think it could have been better used, in my opinion. Like, the way he played his game. If you guys go and watch the replay, which will be linked down in the description, I'm gonna go ahead and link all the replays so you can guys go watch them. But if you watch how he played his game, it was just really poor on his part, and I really think he could have made better plays.
Yeah, kind of say that.
So moving on to number 11, we have another 0-2 team, the Sweden Swallows, who recently just replaced the Greenville Blazekins, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's who they replaced. Is that the team they replaced? I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure if the Sweden Swallows replaced the Greenville Blazekins, but I mean there was an update video that was just posted yesterday, so I mean you guys can go figure that out. But if they are the Greenville Blazekins, this was made after the battle. So the Greenville Blazekins, going up against the Indiana Salamanders, they were really outmatched against Cushy's team, a team with so much power like Kieran Black, Tapu Fini, and Celestiala. They just had nothing for that team at
Wait.
all.
I just want to say one thing. Why would you let your only counter to Dragon Stab die?
You're not lying.
Bro, he legit let the only thing that could take a Dragon Claw die, and then the rest of his team, Kieran Black just picked up like 4 skills because of Scarf.
Yeah, like yeah, I think actually I was counting it. Kieran Black actually picked up 6 kills in this battle. Like it was just such an easy, flawless win for the
He just
Salamanders,
let
which is
Fortress
crazy.
die. He just let Fortress die. Infinite didn't even click Mark Punch when Kieran came in to say you could have crit it or get off damage. He just let Fortress die.
Yeah, like it was really poor plays. Like I mean he had no, not poor plays, but he just had no real prep for Curum Black, which just swept through his team so easily, which was unfortunate.
Okay. I want to say this one thing. I've gone up against a Kieran Black with a similar team like his own. My only fairy type was Gardevoir. I brought up a very physically defensive Gardevoir, and I won that battle.
That boy bringing heat. That boy brought Berry Berry. That's insane.
I brought I brought Willow, Wish, Protect, Moonblast. That thing did work.
Hey, that's a clean set. You might need to pass this guy some advice.
Mm.
All right. So moving on, we got another replacement team, the Los Angeles Agrons. I think this was before their battle took place, so I think this was just rather unfortunate for them. I think unfortunate prep. I'm not sure who they faced. I'm kind of lost because the different teams are on here, but if I'm not mistaken, this is I believe the old Azelps. Um, Now this battle was really kind of a lopsided battle. Like he just it because of like poor Mons like Mega Sharpedo and stuff like that, and just not having really good support Mons to help make this thing sweep. He really just lost to things like you know I mean I don't know this I don't know I really didn't get to check much on this battle, but I mean it was an unfortunate loss because he had Mons like you know Mega Sharpedo on his team.
I mean, you have webs with Terrakion, Mega Sharpedo, Swan, and PC, and you kind of lost. So,
Yeah.
kind of disappointed. A lot.
Oh well. But we're gonna go ahead and move things on. I'm gonna try to like pick up speed, not spend too much time. But next we move on to the Manhattan Metagross. One of my, well, not my personal favorite, but it was one of my top picks to do really well. And the Metagross, I believe, picked up the win. Yeah, actually, hold on, let me check. Actually, no, they didn't pick up the win. They actually took their first loss after going 1-0 week one. Thanks to Chansey just completely outstalling the team. Like the Metagross had literally nothing outside of, I believe, Trick Room Reuniclus and Trick Room Reuniclus with Shy Shock and what's that thing name? Escavalier to really deal with Chansey, which really isn't good when you're going up against a Chansey. You either want something that can set up on it or something that can hit fighting type stabs against it. Otherwise, it's just going to sit on the field all day and just stare at you. And that's literally what the Chargers did with Chansey. Chansey actually got 3 kills all because of Toxic, Stealth Rock, and Seismic Toss. Like that's amazing, honestly.
You see, this is why I should personally be a team builder with everybody. If you wanted me to give you a set to specifically kill Chansey, I would tell you run Mean Look, recover Toxic, Real Nicholas, and that thing would be gone. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I can bring some heat.
We got a heater for heater player, guys. Hold on. But I mean, he definitely could have played around that better. I mean, he definitely Calm Mind Reuniclus would have been better. Dragon Dance Kingja would have been better. Like so many things that can just hit Chansey on its physical side would have been a whole lot better. And also like
He
the
could have
Chargers,
brought. He could, okay, no. To be honest, he could have brought Sub, Alola, Marowak.
yeah, like that even would have been good. But I mean, first turn it got blown back by Raiko's Never Ending Nightmare, which I think was really solid prep by the Chargers. They know Marowak is like straight counter to Raikou, and having Never Ending Nightmare to just blow that thing away. Turn two, like I think it was like maybe turn two into the battle. That was amazing and just gave way for Chansey to just sit on the team. I mean, sit on the field and
And
just
this is the
completely win the
one
game.
thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Either you don't know what a Z move is, or you have never been playing OU enough. Because I regularly see when I'm laddering in OUU that there's a never-ending nightmare Raikou, even in other leagues. You need to prep for everything. If Raikou is a Z-Mon, you have to prep for Z moves. You have to scout for them. This is what Z moves do to players in League 4.
Very true, very true. Nice advice by my good buddy JasonNidoking, the heater for heater player, guys. Go ahead and check him out. So
Please do.
next, so next we move on to the Aberdeen Iron Stars. After taking an L week one, they come back by picking the W up in the best fashion, honestly, in my opinion, beating the. Let's see, they beat the Memphis Marinis, another one of the top rated teams. I think the team with Magirna and Lando T. I'm pretty sure if you can beat that team, you can literally take on anybody. I think he played really well. Um, actually, I keep messing this up, guys. My bad. Uh, the Aberdeen Iron Scarms actually lost. My bad. But
What are you doing?
I'm hurting people's feelings out here, but it's okay. I don't really care.
Okay.
No, but seriously though, I was watching a battle. If you guys go check it out, he ran HP Ice on his guard chomp to try and catch Lando T, which was really solid. But he let Lando T weaken it with Earthquake, leading it to eventually kill it, which I think wasn't good because Magirno later on picked up 3 kills in the match, and I'm pretty sure if he had guard chomp around, he definitely could have done something to stop that and keep Magirna from sweeping. And having also other things, nice real prep. He had quick feet Jolteon with Flame Ore to outspeed, Shift Gear Magirna, Rock Polish Landorus, and other things some common choice Scarfers that would be ran on the Marinis. So I really think that was nice, solid prep. But
I
he
mean,
also got really unfortunate with
one
hacks,
point.
though.
Sorry to type of block your Jade.
It's fine, it's
I
fine.
just want I just wanted to point out, you have a slow bro. Why did you switch in Garchomp? You had a
Yeah,
slow bro.
that's what I was
Why
thinking
switch
when
in?
he like he didn't save it. I thought he was gonna save it and switch in Garchomp, but I guess he wanted damage. But at the end of the day, the damage really didn't matter if it was just gonna die and then set up for a Magirna sweep. Like that didn't make sense to me. And then he kind of got unfortunate with hacks because the Marinis decided to bring Stench Gun Tank. And if you guys don't know what Stench does, I think it gives a boosted chance to flinch, if I'm not mistaken. And it hit the flamethrower on the Mega Sizzle and just flinched it. Like he flinched the Mega Sizzle with flamethrower. I thought that was amazing. I thought I saw something wrong. Like I thought he clicked fake out for a moment. I'm like, wait, what did happen? And I just remembered, oh god, there's stench. But throughout the battle, the Marinis kept putting themselves in control to win. Like they kept putting themselves in the upper position to try and keep in control of the battle, and that ultimately led them to win. And weakening everything for McGinnis to sleep at the end was amazing. And that was a really good game by the Marinis.
Yeah, they really kept the momentum in their favor for them to type of like throw back all this offensive pressure onto the Iron Storm so they could just have full control of the battle. So yeah.
Yeah. So next, we move on to the Los Angeles Chargers, sitting at number 7, just outside the top 6. Um, the Chargers played a really well game, like we mentioned. Um, They did face the Metagross, and really nice prep with Z move Raikou to pick off a Alolan Marowak, and absolutely getting rid of all the threats that would counter Chansey, being able to just let Chansey just sit on the field and pick up 3 KOs. Like I've never heard Chansey pick up 3 KOs when things like Tornadus that runs knockoff and superpower and a Alolan Marowak and other things like a Scavalier on the other opponent's team. Like I've never heard of something like that. That's insane.
I mean, I kind of understand it because Raikou, you have to prep for Raikou, you have to prep for NT, you have to prep for not getting swept by your own Mon in Ditto, you have to prep
True.
for you have to prep for Banded Aerodactyl, possibly Scarf Primate, Mega Latias, which is one of the hardest things to count in League formats, Scizor, and the potential of Final Gambits,
Yeah.
Basculin, the God.
The goon, the god, the monster. No. But yeah, this was just a really good game for the Chargers. Definitely bouncing back to pick up the W after taking an L last week. And boosting Raikko's kill count, giving it 2 more kills, and Ditto also picking up a kill. So again, like I said before, really good game by the Chargers. Next, we move on to number 6. This is go ahead and jump into the upper echelon of the league. We got the Denver Rollets sitting at 1-1. You got a lot of 1-1 teams here. The Denver Rollets now. Let's see where we got these guys. Uh, Not sure because I can't find them in my notes. My bad, guys. This is really unprofessional, but I don't care because I know the only people seeing this are people in the league. But anyway, um, I'm assuming I'm assuming it was a pretty good game since I mean they won. Apart from last week, last week they were another one of those teams who took an L. This week they bounced back by picking up a W. So good job. That's literally all I can say. I wasn't able to watch the battle. I'm sorry.
I was too lazy. I had finals, and then after finals, I kind of just wanted to sleep, so I didn't get to see all the battles.
Yeah, like hopefully next week this will be a whole lot more professional, and we'll have all the battles and
I'll
stuff.
watch all the matches and remember everything.
But hey, he's number 6, so like I said, good job. You get a thumbs up, buddy. So next we move on to number 5. We got the owner of the league's team, Cushy and the Indiana Salamanders. I believe they took a loss last week, and then they jumped back and took the W this week in a rather easy fashion. Like we said before, Kieran Black picked up 6 kills, got all the kills in the match. Unfortunately, it wasn't a sweep, but it was just he overwhelmed the Greenville Blazekins, and due to their their rather weak roster, and just the fact that Kieran Black just exploited it entirely.
I mean, to be honest, Kiram isn't the only thing that exploits their roster. Celesteela is actually a threat to them.
Very
I
true.
mean, I kind of understand why they lost. They probably prepped for Celesteela more than Kiram, and also because there's a Mega Lop on the other hand, and Zapdos can be a very scary offensive mon. So I, you see, I just started this analyst thing, but I kind of understand why everything's going on, like why people over prep, why people because they say the obvious things, and not the things they need to worry about. They worry about like lower tier things that could possibly be a problem for them.
Yeah, very true. But
Because
good job on Cushy
look,
to.
I want to just explain this. I legit six to the person because they prepped more for my Mega Aggron, which I didn't bring in another league, rather than prepping for Vaporeon and Golbats. I six to the person by using Wish and Roost by my Vaporeon and Golbats.
Oh my goodness. This man is, oh my God, guys. This man, Jason, this man is insane. Somebody come get him. But I mean, that is a part of it, prepping. If you end up prepping for the wrong thing, that really backfires a lot. And, unexpected threats can just easily blow you back. And just, even if he didn't take a 6-0, the fact that Kieran Black picked up all 6 of the kills shows how little he prepped for it.
I mean, come on, this kind of reminds me of something like you gotta expect everything, or you gotta at least try to prep for everything because if any of you watch like GBA, you would know in the quarterfinals, Chimpa got blown back by a Scarf so you better prep for that type of shit.
Right? Oh my, these people, I'm telling you, people will bring heat, or they'll just bring them on that they know can just blow back your team. So it's like my buddy said, you got to prep for everything. So
Somebody brought an E-Belts floor just against me. I was very unhappy.
that boy got blown away.
No, no, I did lose because Hitmonlee has Poison Jab. My Hitmonlee had Poison Jab. But my Vaporeon got blown back by Energy Ball, so.
All right, so moving on to number 4, we got the Falkirk Breaksons, the last one
Piece
and
of
one team.
shit! Piece of shit!
Ooh, we got some personal beef.
No, 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 no. Let's turn this back. Me and I'm gonna say your real name. Me and Mr. Daniel over here. We have we have some history together. This man says he beated me in so many league battles. We are even. We are 2-2. I almost lost the battle because he got hacked with an iron tail. He deserves to live in the chaos. I am goddamn serious.
Oh my God.
His team is good. He's still loving Mega God from me. Mega God is too good for this man to use. And first of all, no, 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 no. You know what's even worse? He doesn't even know what's a good Z user. Why the fuck do you have Z Victini? Z Salamence is right there. You're so bad at this, Daniel.
Oh my God.
Go on, carry on.
Danny getting called out right in the middle of the video. That's what I like. See, that's what you're gonna get from these videos. Just randomness from everybody that's gonna be teaming up with me on this
Yo,
stuff.
I want to say, if you want to try me on Discord, Daniel, start a league. Start a league. I swear. Make it a 6-person league. Let me just battle you twice and let me show you how good I am. I'm rolling up my sleeves on my shirt. I'm serious as fuck right now. You better try me.
Bro, this is too funny. Oh my god. But
Anyway, carry on.
let's go ahead and hop in. Um, After taking the dub back in week one, he falls short by losing, unfortunately, to the Baltimore Rifles. There was a lot of hacks in this battle. There was like super, it was like super back and forth hacks. But
If you draft Wish Pass with Milk Tank and Among Us, you deserve to lose.
and but but like just getting more into the battle, it was really hacksy. Like there was like so many turns I just saw crits and stuff just fly onto the screen. But it was like a really nice it was a really nice back and forth battle. You could barely tell who had won, who was going to win rather. And it almost won battle of the week. Um, and the misplay, I think halfway like or yeah, like halfway through the battle, I think he brought in Sneasel on the Megalotti, and I know he couldn't risk really going for Ice Shard when there was Intimidate Arcanine there, but I wouldn't just let a +2 Latios, Megalatios at that, just like sit on the field. And I really think he misplayed by not clicking Ice Shard and instead going for knockoff because Latios then outsped and clicked a +1 Draco and ended up killing it. Or not +1, I believe it was -1 because of he got Ranger got a Calm Mind boost, I believe, and he clicked Draco on the Electros, and then he got down to -1, and unfortunately, it was still able to KO the Sneasel. But I really do like the nice counter he brought in the battle. He brought out, I believe, Dragon Dance Salamence to basically sweep the team, and he had Yachi Berry on it to prep for any hidden power ices, which I
It
thought.
deserved to die. That is a bad trainer. It deserved to die. Ranger Ranger deserves to win this league. Danny shouldn't even go to playoffs. He should be last. I don't care about the person who has a Mega Aggron, a T-Knight, and a Clefable who's last. Danny needs to be in that spot. Can somebody 6-0 this man for me, please?
Oh my goodness, this is insane. All right, so I think that's enough about the bracelets. We're gonna move on
I'm
to
sorry, Danny. Danny, you're a beautiful man. I know this. Sorry.
so so number three. We got the oh my god, this name is. I'm sorry if I butchered this, but the Boca Raton Radicates. Actually, I think I got it right. Um, Sitting at a nice healthy 2-0, nice and undefeated. With the 5 differential, and the top 3 spots are all 1 differential point behind, so right on top of each other. But the Boca Raton, Jesus, there we go. That's what I was looking for. The Boca Raton Raticates, they had a
Boca
really good,
Raton Raticates.
they had a really good, it was a really good job just on their part softening up for a little Manaphy sleep. Unfortunately, got crit by the Sludge Wave from Salazzle by the Bear Ticks, but Manaphy still put in a really good solid amount of work. He didn't really have to predict much because the Bear Ticks ended up making some bad plays. He really just ended up playing what was on the screen, which is really nice. Nice not having to predict a whole battle. Swampert actually picked up 3 kills throughout the battle before it even died, if it died. Um, Manaphy picked up 2 kills thanks to Tail Going Surf and Hydro Vortex and Belly Drum Chestnut. Something that rarely comes up. It comes up from time to time on teams, but he brought it, and it was able to pick up 1 kill. Unfortunately, unaware Clefable did come to the match, so he.
I want to point out one thing. If you are not, you need to pay attention to your screen whenever you're playing because you might miss out something important, right? If
Yeah,
you read the
true.
chat of your battle and you see that a Clefable has taken rocks damage, do not click belly drum. Do not click tail glow on your mana feed. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. If you see a Clefable takes rocks damage and you still think it's Magic God, please go to a doctor and get that checked out.
I mean, he's not lying. You guys got to be uh, more observant of your battles. Things might fly by that you never know. The littlest things that you may spot can change the outcome of a battle. You never know. So with that, we move on to our number two runner-up. We got the Baltimore Ricos. My good boy Ranger W, good friend of mine, sitting at a nice, comfortable 2-0. Ranger, he had a really nice battle with the Breaksons, who we've already dissed. But let's talk more about the Ricos. Like I said, a lot of hacks and a lot of back and forward, between these two teams. You could hardly tell who was going to win the battle, but Ranger did
Yeah,
fortunately get the upper
the
hand.
the Rikers. Yeah, of course the Rikers have to win.
I really think it was nice prep on him to bring Scarf Tapu Koko to outspeed Dragon Dance Salamence. That was really solid prep, and he was able to counter sweep, rather, or not counter sweep, but he was able to counter a big threat that would have snowballed into him eventually getting blown back by Dragon Dance Salamence. And definitely like him, how he played towards the end when he was faced up against Victini, how he played with his Arcanine, basically keeping it healthy by going for Morning Suns, uh, stalling out stalling out all the blue flares in order for Victini to just click struggle and eventually just KO itself. Or I think Arcanine ended up picking that KO.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, Ranger had a
better than Victini. It's pretty
but
good that he takes out Victini.
Ranger he played very well. Nicely played match. We've Lottie picking up 2 kills apiece, and Skarm and Arca picking up 1 kill apiece. So really solid battle, really well played, and he deserved that victory. And then moving on to number one, we got the Seattle Marinis sitting at a nice, comfortable 2-0 with a 7 differential. Now Marinis, uh, like we said, the team with just any team with Lando T and Magirna, you have to be expecting them to do so well. Magirna is just so versatile, and Lando is just a beast in itself. And like we said before, he kept putting himself in control to keeping control of turns, making sure things were getting weakened so Magirna could win in the late game. I'm not sure if this was accidental prep or not. I kind of think running Stench on Skuntank was an accident rather than just him prepping.
No, that was prep. That was full prep.
Okay, well, if that was prep, all more power to you. That was really solid. It really came in clutch against Mega Sills, or being able to flinch it before it could U-turn on the Skuntank that was using flamethrower. And Skuntank ended up picking up 2 kills in the game, along with Magirna, who picked up 3 kills, and Lando, who picked up 1 kill. And we got the Seattle Marini sitting on top, so that's currently the guy to beat. So now we're gonna go ahead and hop into the battle of the week, which of course belongs to the Seattle Marinis and the Iron versus the Iron Scarms. Now, like I said, we gave you a rather good rundown of the game. Magirna basically won him in the end, and there wasn't really much my boy Yoshi could do after Garchomp went down. Once Garchomp went down, that was basically all signs, all clear go for McGinnis to just win. So, Jason, you got the battle loaded up?
Wait, just now. I gotta handle one thing. Wait
All
a
right.
bit. Wait a bit.
Well, while he handles that, I just want to go ahead and say for anybody in the league or for anybody watching this, go ahead and please share this league. We want to get more popular. We're definitely trying to upload a lot more. We've all been busy with sort of life things, and we haven't had much time to upload and all that. But now things are getting more settled, and do
Yeah,
expect more
because
content coming out.
schools are approaching.
Yes, yes, yes. School is out. Thankfully, I've been in college kids like me. School's out a long time ago, but I'm back in school now. Taking a nice good old extra credit classes. Yo, yeah. So that's enough about me. But like I said, go ahead and spread this channel out. And we want to get more fame. We want to get a little bit more popular. Not like super popular like GBA, but we want to get a little bit more viewers into our content. Let people know that we are a league that wants to be an up and coming league. And you got it loaded, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
So I wanna go for the teams first. So on the Marine side, we can see. Oh wait, the Marine. Yeah, okay. Just now, let me get my voice out.
this
Okay, guys,
man.
let's go. Good day, Pokemon fans. We are here to see the battle of the week, aka the Marines. Don't laugh at my goddamn explain, okay?
I'm sorry, it's too funny.
We are here to see a battle between two great teams. One that is too fucking dumb to use it, and one that is greatly scared because there is a goddamn Magirna, and that thing should be banned. But anyway, we are here to see the battle between Team Marinis, which have Keldeo, that should be Specs, Marini, wait, no.
We already. Oh my god.
Keldeo, Magirna, Rotom. Okay, I'm done with the voice. Keldeo, Magirna, Rotom, Serena, Lando, T, and Stuntank, which we know has Stench. On the other side of the field, we have the Mega Scizor, Garchomp, Slowbro, which did not get switched into Lando for some reason, Gengar, Jolteon, and Hitmontop.
All right. So I'm actually gonna move it to normal because I think we kind of had like gave a quick, good enough rundown of the teams and whatnot and what happened during the battle. So I think we can kind of just give a general talk about it, right? Play by play. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. And starting now. So see the Jolteon lead here. Immediately red flag. Lando T is in, so you definitely want to get out of there. And he makes a nice switch in the Garchomp, but I don't think Garchomp was the best switch in because
Bruh, wait. You have a Slowbro. Why?
yeah, like
I'm
he definitely had Slowbro to come in and switch in on this thing, and I'm pretty sure Hitmontop with Intimidate could have beaten this too, but thankfully he goes out into Vaporeon to revenge kill with Hidden Power Eyes, and he reveals,
Jason, I gotta take a call. I gotta take a call on my phone right now, so can you just handle this on your own?
yeah, no problem, no problem.
Okay.
All right, so just me now.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Wait, okay, so all right. Okay, so this is unprofessional as hell, but you know what? I don't really care. I'm glad I'm getting this video out. Hopefully next week will be a whole lot more professional, guys. So, like we said, when he reveals the Flame Orb and he switches out, he brings in I believe he both switches out of the Serena into the Mega Scizor to take the Trop Kick and whatnot. Mega Evolves. His Mega Evolution often gets off a nice U-turn. Nice prep by the Marinis bringing Tanga Berry on the Serena to weaken that thing's U-turn. U-turns right into the Gengar. Uh, gets a slow U-turn. Well, yeah, not the slow U-turn, but the Marinis predict that and go for their own U-turn into their Skuntank, which easily just traps this Gengar. And nice prep by the Marinis by pursuing, and I know the Iron Scars are definitely trying to catch him off guard by going for Destiny Bond, but unfortunately that doesn't work out, and the pursuit is too weak. So he tries to get off damage as the Skuntank is able to just easily kill this thing. So in comes Hitmontop, realizing he can't really touch this. Hold on, my guys, hold on. So as you can see, Sludge Bomb Pursuit kills the Nappy. Voltier, I believe Voltier was the Jolteon. I really think, I don't know why he would bring that in. I think, honestly, he could have just hard switched right into the Hitmontop. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Because, he didn't, if Skuntank ended up going for Poison Jab, he definitely could have risked taking damage on his Hitmontop or getting poisoned, which I really don't think was good. But he brings in Hitmontop, and he gets, he brings it in on the Sucker Punch, and he forces the Skuntank out, and he forces it out into Keldeo, whom he toxic. So Keldeo's toxic, which is nice. Now that the Keldeo's in, he definitely has to switch out. He definitely doesn't have a really solid safe switch in. especially not when this thing is running hidden power, I believe, what is bug, if not electric. But as you can see, the next turn, it is not bug, rather, it is either electric or dark. So, or even ghost. So, Keldeo putting in a lot of work already by weakening the Slowbro and the Mega Sizzler. So the Mega Sizzler decides to go for Roost on the Skuntank switch in. And the Skuntank goes for Fire Flamethrower, gets a crit and the flinch. The crit and the flinch. So, that was just amazing. That, amazing prep on the Marini's part by bringing Stench to get the flinch. And unfortunately, he got a crit, which weakened it even more. But uh, it led to the eventual KO by Pursuit from Skuntank. So on the KO, he brings in Hitmontop to force out the Skuntank. He brings in his Serena on the Earthquake. And Serena fires off a Chop Kick as the Hitmontop goes for the close combat. And as you can tell, he has no real switch-ins at this point to a Chop Kick. And all he can do is really just close combat and try to weaken this thing. And eventually the Serena is eventually going to pick it off with one more Chop Kick. And he decides to switch out into his Slowbro on the U-turn, rather. Instead of going for the Chop Kick, he goes for the U-turn, probably predicting that. Probably, and as you can see, he clearly just goes into McGearner here and just wins the game. So he clicks Shadow Ball, knocks out the Slowbro. He's at a really decent amount of health, so nothing can really knock it out. And at this point, it's good game from here. All he has to do is go for a Dazzling Gleam on the Hitmontop to knock that out. And thanks to Soul Heart, +2 anything will just knock out that Jolteon. Despite it being quick feet and being able to outspeed, it does get the crit on McGearner, but not even the crit is going to knock this out. And this thing is just going to take out the Jolteon. So this is a really unprofessional video. I know there's going to be like a lot of you guys just being like, wow, but I'm not a professional. I just started this, honestly. And, I'm just here to have fun. I was thankfully, my boy Cushy brought me into this to be an analyst. I originally couldn't be a battler because I didn't have a YouTube channel. I didn't feel like uploading and all that. But, being an analyst so far has really been fun. I have a really nice crew, as you guys can tell, that I'm working with. And we have a lot more guys than, just Coach O, me, and JasonNidoking. We got other guys, Extreme Liam, other people, we got a whole crew of analysts who are going to be trying to hopefully bring you content daily. And another thing, I know that's been a big thing. Content hasn't really been coming much out on this channel. It's been rare, and I know I've had some set updates that I want for y'all. And that is going to come back next week because this week, like we said, we've had life issues to deal with. And, don't get upset if, content isn't being put out. We're trying to put out these things daily, between between Monday through Saturday, rather, and then Sunday are the battles uploaded by the battlers. And, like I said, we're just trying to give you guys a good experience. Of course, we want to put content out there, but of course, things get in the way of that. So enough about that. Like I said, things are going to hopefully start getting back to more daily uploads, if not daily, every other day. And we'll try to keep you more updated as the league goes on through the season. And, my buddy JasonNidoking, he unfortunately had to leave during the recording. But you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. I'm your boy Jay Reezy. And, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it made you laugh. I hope you enjoyed the battle at the end. And go ahead and leave in the comment section below which team you're supporting for season 1 of the USPL. Go ahead and cheer them on. Go to their channel, whose links all their channels will be linked in the description below. So you can go check out their battles, their channel, cheer them on, root them on, all that good stuff. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and end it here. This is your boy Jay Reezy signing off.